guys all for coming. My name is Grace Lumang, and my topic is college the only answer? So is college the only answer, right? Anybody familiar with the employee mindset? The employee mindset is to go to school and get good grades so you can have a safe, secure job with good pay and excellent benefits. Anyone ever tell you that? Grandma, great-grandma, right? Your neighbor, your parents, right? They tell you that all the time, right? Raise your hand if you have a college degree. Cool, associates, any type of degree, vocational, right? Raise your hand if you are working in the profession with the degree.
No more.
No, right? You know what's crazy? 17% of college graduates do not work in their profession with their degree. Isn't that crazy? Right? Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, right? So let's find out how true that statement is, right? The employee mindset. Oops. Right, so college graduate unemployment hits an all-time high, right? Raise your hand if you know anybody that's unemployed that has a degree, right? And that's probably a lot of people in this room, right? The unemployment rate for college-educated young adults, 5.5%, is nearly double what it was on the eve of the Great Recession in 2007, and the highest level by almost 2 percentage points since the Bureau started to keep records in 1994. Right, isn't that crazy? I have, well, the next statement I'll read also, college-educated workers have steadily become more vulnerable to economic downturns since the 1980s as employees have resorted to cutting middle managers and older workers who may be more expensive. Do you guys know anybody out there that had an upper management position and got laid off? Yeah. Why? Because the company can't afford them. You're too good. You're overqualified, right? I now live in Vegas, right? And I mean, there's casinos. We know so many people that were upper managements that got laid off, right? And so you don't know what to do. How do you work at a job where you can't get promoted because you'll get laid off, and you don't want to be too slow because you'll probably get laid off too, right? Isn't that kind of crazy? If you guys look at the graph here, I don't know if I can reach, right? Right here, it's an all-time high also with people who are not seeking work, right? I mean, most people, they don't want to seek work. It's so discouraging out there. There aren't any jobs left out there, right? And so that's a great opportunity for us to talk to them. College graduates drown in student loans, right? 7% of student loan borrowers defaulted within 2 years of beginning repayment, which means 238,000 out of 3.4 million students couldn't pay back their student loans, right? I'm sure a lot of us have student loans in here that you guys are trying to run away from, right? Because there aren't any jobs out there to help you pay for that. I have a friend with 4 degrees, and she's still in school today because she don't want to pay off her student loans, right? So we can go to school forever, right? She's been there for 10 years. When are you ever going to make some money, right? College graduates move back home. In 2008, the first year of the recession, the percentage of the population living in the households in which at least 2 generations were present rose nearly a percentage point. I have a lot of friends that still live at home. I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old, and most of my friends still live at home. Why? Because they're broke, right? There's no job out there. So obviously we know right now an employee, having a degree isn't, again, nothing wrong. Parents, don't get me wrong. Kids, go to school, don't be a fool, right? Like they say. But nowadays, right, you gotta explore other options, right? There's 4 ways to make money. One way to make money is an employee, right? Any employees in here? Right? Let's say Michael and Lorna, they're employees. Lorna's a nurse, right? Let's say Lorna's hardworking. She's always on time. She's never on the phone. But Michael, he's always kicked back and relaxed, right? He's always taking his time, always on the phone. But at the end of the day, who gets paid more? Do they get paid the same? Yes, no matter how hard they work, right? So as an employee, you can work as hard as you want, but you're not getting paid as a person. You're getting paid as a position, right? Self-employed. Self-employed, you work for yourself, like a realtor or a doctor. But if a realtor ever gets sick, who sees their customers? Nobody, right? So you're only as good as your last sale, right? Business owner, any business owners in here? Business owner, you got a system working for you, right? McDonald's, right? Do you ever see the owner at McDonald's? No, right? They're at playing golf at the Bahamas, right? Because they got a system working for them. An investor, right? Investor, you make money work for you so that you don't have to work for the money. Wouldn't that be nice? To say, hey, you work for me, right? I don't have to work for you, you work for me and my family, right? So which part of the quadrant would you like to be a part of? The left side or the right side? Right side. So then why are we all employees, right? Because we only know what we know because of what we know. Right? So just to compare real quick, is college the only answer? Well, this is for me, right? I actually went to UCLA. I got a degree in microbiology, immunology, and molecular genetics. I have no idea what any of them mean, right? I got a college degree. I went to school for 5 years. I had to pay 5 years of tuition, over $70,000 in dollars that I had to pay. I lived with my parents. Right? I learned how to pay off my debt. I got into debt. I got into debt. I had no savings. I had no idea what retirement was. I worked for somebody else. I had no freedom. And I was probably most likely jobless because my degree, doesn't pay anything anymore. My minimum income was $0. My maximum income with my degree was $40,000 a year, right? Which is not bad, right? Not bad. But, see, I decided to get a Primerica degree. My Primerica degree, I have a bachelor's degree, but here I have a license to help families become properly protected, debt-free, financially independent. Instead of going to school for 5 years, I went RVP in 2 years. Right? My tuition, instead of paying $70,000, I paid $99, right? To have a business for myself, right? Instead of living with my parents, I bought my own house, right, in Las Vegas. Right? At 27 years old, learned how to, I was getting into debt all the time, and I learned how to pay off my debt. I'm the agent for my retirement, my investments, my insurance. Before I worked for somebody else, and now I work for myself, right? I don't have a boss. I make my own schedule. I love it. I love making my own schedule, right? Obviously, I'd be jobless. Now I own my own business, and my current income as an RVP is over $100,000 a year. Right? So you tell me, do you know any 30-year-olds making over $100,000 a year? Right? And what's awesome with Primerica, it's not just about the degree, it's a self-improvement, right? I hated talking to people. I could never talk to anybody like this out here. But with Primerica, it's a self-improvement program with a compensation package, right? I don't care about, I learned how to pay off my debt and stuff like that, but I learned how to be motivated and how to stand for something and be passionate about what I do for me and my family. So that's me. Right? And so we're super excited to be here. Right? Obviously, you guys will hear my story, how I got into business. Actually, my parents got into business 18 years ago, and we're just building it big. We're so proud of our team. Right? Team Santa Maria, Team Vegas, Ontario. We're gonna make this thing happen. We're gonna dominate. Lumang, be there. This next awesome young lady that I want to bring up, she's so awesome. She's my hero. She recruited me in the business 18 years ago. She started when I was 11. My brother was 8. And they're the reasons why I'm here. Right? A lot of people are here because we recruit people, not just anybody or anyone. We recruit families, right? They see a family working together, right? Families come on board, right? And so I love my parents. My mom and my dad are my heroes. So please help me welcome the awesome Lumang.